and welcome back to SENSEable Circuits. Today, all that you will need is some socks, and for our warm-up, we're going to look up and down, up and down, and squishing our ears. Squish, 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 squish. We're going to put our hands on our hips, check there's nothing behind us, and we're going to look back as far as we can. And up again. And again, looking back as far as you can. And this time we're going to do something called opening and closing the gate. If you need to, use the wall to help with your balance. You're going to stand on one leg and the other leg is going to go out to the side and back. So you're opening the gate and closing it. Opening the gate and closing it. And the other leg, out to the side, back to the middle. Out to the side, back to the middle, opening that gate and closing it. Now we're going to point our toes and pull them back. Pointing, pulling back. Pointing, pulling back. Again, you can use that wall if you need to. Point, pull back, point, pull back, point, pull back. Point, pull back. And we're going to make our hands into little fists and then stretch them out into stars. Fists, stars, squeeze them really tight and stretch them out. And shaking off. We're now going to do some karate kicks to get our hearts pumping and make sure we're nice and warm. You can do low kicks. If you're good at those, try and go a bit higher. See how high you go, but don't go too high because I don't want you pulling any muscles. For anyone doing it in sitting, you're going to do swimming instead. So you're going to do front crawl. Try and swing your arms as fast as you can. We're going to do 10 kicks. Swimmers, just keep swimming till I say stop. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time, if you're kicking and you want to add a punch, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm feeling nice and warm. Now we're going to go down onto our hands and knees and up onto our toes, and you can either do some jumps or you can jump side to side, or you can jump side to side on one leg. If you're sitting, you're going to hold on to the bottom of your chair and pull. You can pull on one side, then the other side, and then two together. One side, other side, two together. Ready? We're going to start with 10. Just make sure you've got plenty space. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. turn around for this one. Ready? If you found that one easy, you can move on to the higher level. If you're already on the highest level, well, you can just do the same again. Ready? And go. And 5, so I'm going to swap leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, I'm definitely feeling warm now. You're going to need your socks. 1 or 2 should be enough. We're going to do some throwing and catching. So to start with, all you need to do is just throw and catch with 2 hands. You can start with really small throws and make them higher and harder. Go to the side and the other side. If that's easy, try doing it with 1 hand. Go from 1 hand to the other. Again, you can start small and go bigger. You can even try just with 1 hand on its own. And try the other hand. If that's still too easy, you can try throwing 2 at the same time. Or 1 behind your back. Uh-oh, that one takes a bit of practice. Let's see if I can get it. Yes! I'm going to try that one again. So, just choose whichever one you want to work on, and if you get good at one, you can move on to the next level. I'm going to try this throwing and catching behind my back because I found that one really hard. Uh-oh. You can either carry on the video with me or you can pause it here and keep practicing your throwing and catching. For this activity you're going to need 1 or 2 balls or rolled up socks. The challenge is to balance the ball or the sock on your arm. Okay, so if you're standing, you're going to try and balance. If you're finding it easy, try stepping to the side, try squatting down, and if you're sitting, you can try passing it from one arm to the other arm. It's very hard. Let's try again. So, bringing it on one arm, passing it to your other arm, and balancing it there, back to the middle. Good. And if you've managed that one, you can try with 2. It's quite hard to get it both on at the same time. Bring those arms out. Bring them in. Good. You can even see if you can swap, although I don't think I could do that. Maybe that's a challenge to keep trying at home. I'm going to try one more time with just 1 because I find this really hard. Bringing it out. Bringing it in. Swapping over. Out. In, swapping it over. Oh no! Remember, you don't have to do the swaps, you can just practice the balance for now. You can try walking instead. Good, so we'll move on to our next exercise now. to help us feel a bit calmer, we're going to do some planks with shoulder taps. If you find planks really hard, you can go on your hands and knees. If you're good at planks, you're going to go up onto your toes. Make sure your hands are below your shoulders, not too far forwards, not too wide. And keep your back nice and straight. Squeeze those tummy muscles. You're going to lift one hand and tap your shoulder, and then the other one. Try not to let your body move with you. Try and keep it really nice and tight. If you're doing this activity in sitting, you're going to do chair pulls. So you can do one side, pull, other side, pull, and then two hands together, pull. Make sure you've got a sturdy chair for this activity. If you don't have a sturdy chair, you can do the same, pulling against your legs. Really pull and squeeze those muscles. We're going to start with 10 shoulder taps. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do the same again. This time I'm going to go into a front support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, well done. If you're doing this next activity on a hard floor like me, you might want to get the blanket or a few cushions. We're going to do some sit-up rocks. Starting on your back, you're going to sit up and then you're going to rock back, sit up, rock back. If it's really hard for you to do sit-ups, just try and bring your head off the ground and bring your legs up. Head, legs up. If that's hard, you can keep your legs bent. Head up, legs up, head up, legs up. Okay. If you're doing this activity in sitting, you're just going to reach up and reach down under your legs. And reach up, reach down. If you want, you can actually squeeze your legs quite tight to engage your muscles. Squeeze. We're going to do 5 of these ones, and we're going to do them nice and slowly because we're trying to calm ourselves. Sit up. Legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. For our cool down, we're going to do some moves which I learned from yoga. You're going to do the cobra and child's pose. Some of you might know these already. We're going to start on our stomachs with our hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to push through our hands to bring our shoulders up as high as we can get them. It might be here or it might be all the way up. If you can get all the way up, you can walk your hands in towards your stomach. And push again. We're now going to bring our bottoms in the air and sit back onto our heels. And rest our heads on the ground. And we're going to do that one again. So up, lower down, onto our bellies. Hands under your shoulders and pushing up. Deep breath in. Look up. Bring your bottom up. Sit back onto your feet and let your head rest. You can keep doing that while I show everyone in sitting what they can do. If you're sitting, you're going to bring your arms up to your side, look up, bring them back down and rest yourself on your lap. And up, look behind you, lean back, bring your hands down and rest. And we'll do one more. Up and back down and rest. Thanks so much for joining in with today's circuit. As always, we hope that you enjoyed it. If you like what we do, make sure you like our videos and subscribe to our channel. See you!